Is cloud the answer? Is cloud not the answer? How do you think about that?
When you look at the cost of the custom GPU cards that are being used for the big statistics that are behind these LLMs, it does not make sense for folks to have those sitting around the office. But at scale, it makes much more sense for folks to invest in these farms of these cards like the NVIDIA A100, and then you can tap into those when you need to train something. So cloud is absolutely fantastic and perfect for this.
Right now, like how much of a grip do you feel clients have on where these models are going to be valuable, and consequently where is that expense going to be justified versus something that may be conceptually interesting but isn't going to necessarily result in value and consequently be a net expense?
So I'm not sure it is that expensive. At our office, we find that it's costing on the order of $5 to $20 a month for employees to be using one of the more expensive, which is GPT-4, heavily, whether it's for the office work, legal documents and so forth, or whether it's for, as you mentioned, coding like Copilot or Genie in your VS Code tools. If you look at that compared to the cost of these GPU cards, where to have similar performance for yourself on your machine, you'd have to spend $2,500. I'm not sure it does make sense to be doing that locally. Maybe if you have tremendous scale in-house and can now take advantage of effectively in-house cloud. But I think for most firms that are trying to understand how this works, now's not the time to spend all that money. You're going to see a tremendous investment in the hardware that helps with this type of problem. You would not want to be buying the hardware that's there now. You'd want to be letting the cloud service providers spend that money for you and tap into it while they're trying to subsidize getting your market share and figure out how to use the tools rather than build your own warehouse for the tools just yet, I think.
So Sean, you spent a lot of time on the AWS Customer Advisory Board. What do you think all of this is going to do to the industry of cloud?
I think this comes back to a little bit of the conversation about costs. I think this is a shift. This is a seismic shift. And the new side of it is so much better than what came before. It shows that this just can't be done in the old ways. So people actually have to shift from the world of expensive computers run by a few people to this world of these high-performance clouds and grids that are designed for these statistics at scale over billions and billions of parameters. It's just a different type of computing problem, and it really is the computing problem that the cloud was made for. This could be a driver where companies realize if they don't jump in, they're going to get left behind.